Hey y'all. So I just wanted to come on here and do one of my go-to makeup looks. It's simple, it's quick and easy. So I'm going in with my CeraVe Eye Repair Cream. It says that it reduces the look of dark circles and puffiness, helps repair and restore the protective skin barrier, and it has ceramides and hyaluronic acid, which is great for me because I have oily skin and I am acne prone. So the hyaluronic acid does wonders for my skin. And then I'm going to go in with the Tarte base tape hydrating primer and pop that on. And as y'all can see, y'all, I use too much. You do not need that much at all. So I'm just gonna make it do what it do and rub that in. You guys, this smells like coconut. I love this smell. I love the smell of coconuts, you guys. It makes my skin feel soft and supple and hydrated. Oh, there we go. Just basking in that coconut smell, y'all. Y'all have to try it if you haven't tried it already. So I'm just going to rub that in. My eye was a little itchy, sorry. But yeah, I'm just going to rub that in and make sure it's all patted in. Now I'm going in with my CATRICE Cosmetics Keep Me Matte Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base. I got this from Ulta, and I was just trying to find a good primer for mattifying, and this one does the trick. I'm sure there's one out there that's better than this one, but this is just the one that I use at the moment. I can't say anything bad about it, so yeah, it works for me. But yeah, so I hope everybody is doing okay out here. I hope everyone is staying safe and clean and sanitized. So now I'm gonna use some setting powder. It's the RK by Kiss Set and Forget setting powder. It's HD 16-hour flawless rub proof wear. So I just like to use this before my foundation because I am oily, like extremely oily. So this helps keep my makeup in place, and it also keeps me matte throughout the day. I'm not sure about 16 hours, but it does last a while. I could say about 6 to 8 hours for sure. So in a moment I'm going to show you the difference of how it mattifies and then how my natural skin is. And I just like this little tip. So if you do have oily skin, I don't recommend it for dry skin, but if you do have oily skin, this is a nice little trick that you can do. Now I will admit that on this side I did use too much to start off with, but I made it work. I didn't use as much on the other side, but as you can see here, I'm just blending that in some more, and then I'm going to show you the difference side by side. Go and get their ears, girl. Yeah, you see here is oily and then it is matte. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. So did that, and I'm over there watching my sister's phone or talking to her, either one. We was tripping over there. So I'm gonna use for my foundation my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation in the shade Molly, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix that with the Maybelline Fit Me matte foundation, matte and poreless, in the color deep bronze, number 370. And the Juvia's Place, y'all, the number was 130. So I don't know if you're good with names or numbers. You have them both. But I'm going to go ahead and use my brush, and well, actually I mix it on the back of my hand, and then as you can see that the shade is really nice on my skin. It's almost perfect. I feel like I can go a little lighter, but melanin still popping. I'm fine with it. because both of these shades oxidize down. So of course you know that when your foundation oxidizes it does get darker over time. So that's the only reason why I'm saying I could have went a little lighter with the foundation, but it's fine. I work with it. It's good for me. That brush that I'm using, I actually got off of Amazon. I have to see what's the name of that brush because it came in a whole set and it was like 12 or 13 other brushes that came with it. And then the last brush that I used was by Sonia KASHUK. I think I'm saying that right, KASHUK. If I'm not saying it right, then you guys please correct me. But yeah, that Sonia brush was really soft. This brush is a very good like stippling brush just to get my foundation on, and then I'm gonna go in with a damp beauty blender and just smooth everything out and remove the streaks. Yeah, we was just over there having a good old time. Do you hear me? So I just did the finishing touches on my foundation, and now I'm gonna go in with the infamous Tarte Shape Tape in the shade medium. It's the 35N shade. Now y'all, it looks kind of light, but when you blend this in, it's like it was never there. So I feel like I can go a little lighter if I wanted like a more popping or more bright highlight effect. But for now, for this, you know, it's not meant to be a wow look, you know. It's just meant to be something cute, something simple, something that'll get you by, something that you can do on a daily basis. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with my damp beauty blender and just blend that in. And y'all, you see how quick that blended in? Like, this concealer pretty much blends itself. Like, you don't have to do much work with this concealer, and that's one of the reasons why I like it. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that on this side, then I'm gonna jump over to the other side, and then I will be right back. Okay, you guys. Oh my goodness, child. My scalp was itching so bad at that point. You know how it is when you get braids or sew-in or anything done. Your hair get the growing, scalp get the itching. I had to grab that itch real quick. But yeah. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe Hi-Fi 8H Contour and Highlight Palette. I'm going to use the shade Debutante. Y'all, I like this shade so much. It's a perfect shade for me to set my concealer. It matches my skin tone really well. For me to be a dark skinned girl, it's not too light, it's not too dark, you know. And the look that I'm going for is not a, you know, dramatic look at all. So I feel like that this shade is a really good shade for me. As you can see, it is not ashy, it's not dusty, you know. It blends well. It has a little shimmer in it, but it's not, you know, a big dramatic effect. But that brush that I'm using, I believe that's an elf brush. Don't quote me on it. I believe it's an elf brush. I would have to see. I would have to double check, and if I'm incorrect, which probably I am, then I will put it in the description box below if I can find the name of it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna run that shade across my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, you know, go back and check those cheeks and get my little lines and everything, and then double check, make sure everything is okay. So we're looking good, we're satisfied with that. Now I'm going to go in with my contour palette, which I got in my local Ulta store. Y'all, I love Ulta. I can go in Ulta and get anything and everything that I need for the most part. But yeah, it's just the Ulta Beauty contour kit. No special names, just a contour kit. I'm going to dip into Goddess bronzer and Golden bronzer for my contour shades. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just getting a little tongue tied, y'all. I done this video so many times, and I done my voiceover a couple of times, and it's just like, whoo, child. But yeah, I'm gonna get it together, y'all. So if it's not sounding right or looking right, please forgive me and understand. This is my first time doing a voiceover, and I'm gonna get it together, y'all. I'm gonna get it together, I promise, okay? But I'll be back. Okay, you guys, now it's time to apply some eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with my P. Louise base in shade Rumour number 4. I like this base. I really do. Am I wild going crazy over it? No. I'm not wild going crazy over it because the effects that I get from this base and my LA Girl Pro Conceal is the same. The only difference I can say is that this base is a bit more tackier than my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and the shadows last longer and they're harder to remove. I will give them that. But as far as the pigmentation for that base, it's about the same for me. So although it's good, it's just not great to me. Now you may have another opinion on it, that's you, that's fine. But this is just how I feel about it. So I'm just going to go in with my sponge and I'm just going to blend that in. And y'all, I could be applying this completely wrong. And if I am, then let me know. Because this is also my first time with this base. So if there's another method to make the pigmentation more, then please let me know. But right now, I'm just going in with my sponge. And if you're wondering where I get my sponge from, honestly, y'all, I got that sponge from Five Below. It came in a 3-pack. It was that one, 2 other ones, and it was $5. So yeah, now I'm going in with my Morphe X James Charles palette. It's a little dusty, but it's cool because that's what it's supposed to be, right? That's what it's supposed to be. You use it, it's gonna get dirty. But yeah, so I'm gonna go in with that palette. I'm trying to figure out what brush I'm gonna use, y'all. So I'm gonna get my mirror, get my life together real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with these 2 shades right here. Those are 2 of my favorite shades. I like a lot of the shades in this palette. I do feel like he did a good job with this palette, and especially because I am more chocolate, I feel like he did a good job with this palette because the pigmentation is there. I do like that you can build it up and make it more pigmented, and yeah, you can just really do all kinds of looks and designs with it. I've done so much with this palette. I really like this palette. So the brush that I'm using is my Real Techniques brush in the number 310. And I'm just gonna go back and forth motions and circular motions, trying to get that shadow on and trying to get it blend in seamlessly. If you see that little dip right there, that's just how my eye is shaped. I can go over it, over and over and over it, and it will most likely still be there. As you can see, I just did. So yeah, that's what that is. It's not because of how I'm applying it, it's just how my eye is. But I'll be back. Alright, so I'm just going to blend those edges real quick. And then I'm going to go back into my palette in just a moment here. I'm going to use my absolutely favorite shade in that palette, which is that pinky mauve shade. Oh my goodness, honey, I love that shade. That shade is everything feminine. It is gorgeous. He outdid himself with that shade. Some of you might like other shades in that palette, but this one is it for me. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. It's so neutral and natural, but it's still something pretty and feminine about it. I just really like that shade. So I'm just going to pop it on, and then I'm going to blend out those edges into that transition that I did. And then after I do that eye, I'm going to go in with my other eye. Look at that. Oh my God, gorgeous. So yeah, I'm gonna do my other eye as I'm doing here, and then after I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with another shade I will show you guys, and put that in my outer V. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. So I did my eyebrows off camera before the video even started, but since I applied all my makeup, they got a little messy. So I'm just going to go in with my spoolie and just kind of brush them through just to get the product through the brows. I like my brows not to be like super sleek but not super bushy, just kind of like a natural arched effect. I'll be back. I'm going back in with the Morphe Hi-Fi palette, and I'm going to use that shade Mirage. It's not a very blinding highlighter, but I like it and it works for this look. It's actually my go-to highlighter. So when I just want something quick and simple and cute and subtle, this is what I grab. If you want something a little more blinged out, then you do as you wish, but this is just what I'm doing for this look here. And it's nice. See, it's a subtle glow, and that's all I need. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop this on both sides, and then I will be right back. This is an eyeliner that I got just at my local beauty supply store. It was $1 and it works well. So yeah, so I'm just gonna tight line. This is how I like the tight line. I close my eye over the pencil and I just run it across my whole lash line, and it actually lines the top and it lines the bottom, and boop, there you have it. I really like that pencil though. So now I'm going to go in with my Inglot gel liner, number 77, of course. Who doesn't like that one? I really like this gel liner. And baby, it stays on. Right now I'm just, trying to pick up some, and then I had to like kind of smudge it out a little bit because I didn't want it to be too intense. So yeah, so I'm just going to apply that as tightly to my lash line as possible because I don't want this look to be extra. I don't want a wing. I just want a nice little liner. So I'm going to do that on both sides, and see, it's already giving me life. So yeah, comment your favorite eyeliner. Okay, and last but certainly not least, I'm going in with the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. This is a really pretty mascara. It gives my lashes that extra boom that I need. My lashes are very short and they're very fine, but once I put this mascara on, I'm set to go. I do not need lashes after putting on this mascara. I am okay. If I was doing a more dramatic look, then yeah, I will pop on some lashes, but this is just something nice and subtle and simple. Give you a little color, but not too much. So yeah, that's my go-to mascara. So I'm gonna pop this on both of my eyes, and then you'll see here in a moment. I'm gonna do a close-up so you can see. See, I like that mascara. I don't have that much lashes, but it does a good job for me. Okay, and now, boom, coming back with hair done. Look at me, look at me. I'm gonna go ahead and brush this thing out, and then I'll be back with the final product. Alright, so here's the finished look. Comment slay or nay, and let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about this voiceover, y'all. I'm sorry. Please understand this is my first time. I will get better. But yeah, I love you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And see you soon. Bye.